You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. Good Wednesday morning to you, sir.
Holy cow, still got a little jet lag from the 4th of July thing, man.
I think it was actually even harder last night because then, I keep waking up. There are people that are doing their last minute fireworks shooting last night. It was the 5th of July. You can put those away now. But I know that, we're still going to probably have a few more trickling in the next couple of days. But, for the love of God, please stop.
Please.
We're done.
My dog appreciates it.
Such a deal. Wow, got a double whammy going here as far as celebrations continuing. Now that the 4th is over, there's still reasons to find designated drivers.
Oh, what's going on?
And get to Hallmark and buy a card. It happens to be National Kissing Day.
Get over here, Dan. I mean, Heidi.
And if you combine the two, good for you. It's National Fried Chicken Day too.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
You want to maybe mac on a chicken? That's up to you.
I do the kissing first, the chicken second.
I think that's illegal in 28 states. But South Dakota ain't one of them. All right, fantastic. Happy birthday to United States President number 43, George W. Bush, is 76.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Today, is he still running around down in Texas?
I think so.
Okay.
We've lost touch.
All right. Okay. He's amazing. Sylvester Stallone, Rocky.
Gotta love.
And Rambo.
Gotta love him.
Yeah.
76.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad and Rocky were the same age.
I had
Within
no
just a few
idea.
days of each other.
And about the same physical condition.
My dad's been dead since 95. Is that what you're talking about?
Wow. Yeah, your dad and Sly. It's separated at birth. It's crazy.
It kind of, yeah.
And this guy, although John always talks a mean game about, name dropping and knowing this person and that person, he actually does know this celebrity. So, happy birthday to, ladies and gentlemen, Bert Gervia Jr. We know him as Burt Ward or Robin from Batman.
He's got a dog food company based in Sioux Falls, South
I
Dakota.
knew he would go with that.
Yeah.
I just think that's really cool.
Which is really weird because the 60s, that cult fave, the Batman TV series,
Oh, yeah.
was amazing. Burt Ward, which made him famous, and now somehow he's in the pet food industry and has a South Dakota
Gentle Giants.
connection.
Gentle Giants dog food, yes.
Yeah, I know
Nice.
you've spoken with him a number of times.
Numerous. I'm trying to convince him to come here for SuperCon, so maybe this year.
Oh,
Could
okay.
be.
That would
I'm
be a
trying.
good fit.
Because I said, it'd be so fun to have him at the Sunny Radio booth.
It would.
And I could stay home and sleep. Just kidding. Actually, it's a great time. It's so much fun.
Bert is 77 today.
Nice. Happy birthday, Bert.
77. Huh. Today.
For some
Nice.
reason, I would have thought he was older than that. But
Really?
yeah. I mean, you think of what those Batman shows
He was
look like.
Boy
I
Wonder,
kind of
Heidi. He
figure
was a
him.
kid.
I don't know.
He was but just a lad.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was Boy Wonder. Remember that?
Okay.
Boy Wonder.
1970, this was a game changer. I don't know if I understand this or not, but it seems to be working out okay for him. 1970, California passes the very first no-fault divorce law.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you know what? 50-50 split, don't care what it
Yeah.
is.
Give each other a high five and go our separate ways.
Yeah, I don't really get that because, here's the thing.
There's always a fault.
Somebody's always at fault.
Somebody's at fault. Well,
And it's usually me.
Here's how it works. And, of course, this is going to sound very sexist because I'm just going to go with two genders.
Okay.
There is her truth, there is his truth, and then there's the truth.
Oh, yeah.
See what I'm doing there?
I got you.
All right, fantastic. It was 1886. I love this story. This day, 1886, the first malted milk is offered to the public.
I love malted milk.
Little place called Horlicks out of Racine. What an unfortunate name. Horlicks out of
That's what I was
Racine,
just gonna say.
Wisconsin. Now, that was 1886. Keep in mind, this is actually a pretty huge company these days. Horlicks Malted Milk, still in business. You can get the products Walmart, Amazon. I mean, it's a big deal, and all it has
Okay.
to do with malt.
I love malted milk.
They kind of invented it, basically.
Sort of. Well, they came up
So
with,
good.
I guess they originally, a couple of brothers started marketing it as kind of a supplement thing to begin with, and then
Oh.
went, hey, you know what? This might taste good with that. So,
Oh,
there you
so
go.
good.
And
neat.
2 years ago today, shot heard around the sports world. Sports 2020. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. Everybody loves him. Patrick Mahomes.
I even love him, and I don't do sports.
See, there you go. 2 years ago today, he signed the largest contract for an athlete in sports history. Inked a 12-year deal with the Chiefs that, with some incentives worked in, could work out to be, at the end of the day, worth $503 million.
Wow.
Well, you better not call in sick, because it's a big payday.
Don't
Those are
forget
big bonuses.
Don't forget the scramble, Patrick.
Now, here's how I believe I know him. Now you're going to tell me I'm wrong.
Who, Patrick Mahomes?
Isn't he the Campbell Soup guy too?
What?
Isn't he in like a Campbell Soup commercial with his mom?
There's a lot
Patrick
of
Mahomes.
athletes.
But it's like his mom. I'm almost positive.
John.
I'm sorry. I let you down, Dan.
See, and this is just the football end of it, the $503 million. He makes a little more ching on the side, too, with endorsements and whatnot.
Campbell
Say if he's in a soup commercial with
chunky
his
soup.
mom.
Yeah,
There's
that's
literally been dozens of NFL players in
Have
those
there?
ads.
I thought
Yeah,
he
it's a
was-
campaign, John.
I thought he was the only one. I thought he was the new Campbell Soup kid.
You were doing pretty well
I was.
up to now.
Well, there goes my sports
Up
podcast.
to now. All right. Well, I know, you know, we all know. We just bounce ahead here.
Gonna do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Whoa, what's going on here?
It's your Mintervention, sweetie.
My what?
I'm with Mint Mobile. Your family and friends are concerned about your expensive wireless plan.
I don't even have Mint Mobile.
And we want to fix that. Right now, you're paying too much. With Mint Mobile, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month.
Really?
Yeah, get nationwide coverage for less. Plans start at just $15 a month.
Learn more now at mintervention.com. Coverage not available in all areas. New activation and a 3-month plan required. Additional restrictions may apply. See terms at mintervention.com. Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. We've got Dr. Harley joining us. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, John. I am doing fantastic. Happy Wednesday after the 4th. It's
Yeah.
July now.
It is, and Independence Day was the other day, and there's probably a lot of people with stiff necks from looking up in the sky watching all those fireworks.
Yeah, they probably went and checked out your big fireworks show
I
at
hope
the
so.
fairgrounds.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But yeah, if you're sitting, how long do they usually last? Half hour to an hour?
Yeah, 20 minutes to half hour is
Which-
what a lot of the fireworks shows usually are.
That's still a long time, just in one position looking up at the sky.
And then there's other fireworks that go on around that. So even when the fireworks are done, there's people watching all the other fireworks too.
Right, so it's very much that sitting in one position or quickly turning your head back and forth so you can see everything. So they might be a little sore stiff today.
Yeah. So you guys can typically help them with things like that. But if they were shooting off fiirworks and they blew off a hand, you don't help with that, do you?
Sorry, no, I can't reattach digits that
I don't think you'd
aren't
want to
there.
either.
We can help the ones that are there still,
Yeah.
and just make sure those joints are
Well,
moving right.
Hopefully we don't have anybody dealing with that this morning.
Right.
And if you are, I'm sorry to hear that. But don't do that. So when it does come to, now it's July, it's definitely middle of the summertime. There are probably some different things that you experience when it comes to chiropractic health this time of year than maybe in the middle of January.
Yeah, it is interesting how seasons are different. This time of year is more weekend warrior projects, out boating, or doing just more outdoorsy stuff, hiking, all that kind of things that are different than the winter. Winter tends to be more, I'm not doing enough, so I'm sore because I'm not moving. This is more the acute injuries because you're working too hard at this point.
And you probably don't have as many people slipping on the ice this time of year.
No, just
Unless it was ice out of the cooler.
yeah. I hope you didn't make that big of a mess. But
No. But when people are dealing with different things that have maybe happened while they were out camping or could have been even doing yard work, getting things done around the yard, if they kind of jostle something or have something that's not necessarily feeling so great, chiropractic is a great place to take a look at a way to fix that, isn't it?
definitely, and they should be doing this before they're doing all these things to help their body get ready for that kind of stuff. But even after the fact, it's a good way to add that into your health and lifestyle routine just to make sure that your body is bouncing back from those types of aches or pains or injuries. That's been one of the biggest things that we have heard from our patients is just recovery time. Young, old, whatever, like their body's responding faster. They're not as sore or achy the next day, or if they have an injury, it heals so much faster, so they're able to get back into doing the things they love a lot faster.
If somebody listening right now, whether they've used chiropractic in the past or they've never used chiropractic in the past, but if they're going, hey, I'd like to maybe learn more about Balanced Life Chiropractic, what's the best way to reach out to you guys?
Yeah, and we'd love to sit down and chat with them and let them know just, what we do and how we're here to help. They can shoot us a message on our Facebook page, Balanced Life Chiropractic, or they can give us a call at 605-215-1785.
And you can find a wealth of information on their website as well, and I encourage you to do that. If you're looking for a chiropractor, go to our chiropractor. You can find them at balancedlifesd.com.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many of our guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Culture Club, The Cult, Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Graham, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort in Cancun, Mexico. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan finds interesting. Dan, what do you find
Jeez.
I'm not drinking today, I promise.
Okay.
Holy cow. What do you find interesting on this Wednesday?
Remember, kids, not just anyone can go into broadcasting.
Got to speak clearly and talk into
We
this
are
microphone.
professional.
Remember to enunciate. Wednesday, Voice Against Cancer Hit and Count. What is it?
It's this
weekend?
Saturday.
Yes.
Holy cow! This Saturday is and we got a pair of tickets for that.
Yeah, a lot of heavy hitters hitting town for a great cause. And Matt Rosberg
Nice.
got himself a pair of tickets to that
Matt.
event.
I saw
is nice.
Matt on Monday night at the fireworks.
Oh, no kid. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I must have missed that
Yeah,
because
he's a
I
good
was
dude.
there.
Great dude. Matt, congrats, man. Maybe you got a pair of tickets. Maybe take me with you to this
And
event.
speaking of 4th of July, which we just wrapped up, of course, one of the
yeah.
big events in the country, of course, is the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest.
What the heck was going on there?
There was some shenanigans. There was
Yeah.
some hubbubbery.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut.
Couple
Did he-
test moments.
did
Joey
he have to
Chestnut.
punch the dude?
He threw down, man.
Yeah, I would have too.
Security rushed. And it was right in the middle
Yeah.
of the actual competition.
While he's trying to beat his world record.
A guy rushes the stage wearing a Darth Vader helmet,
Yeah.
Oh,
mask
wow.
and stuff, apparently protesting
Smithfield Food.
Smithfield Food.
Oh.
Yeah. They make the Nathan's hot dogs. I believe right here in Sioux Falls.
They do. Yes, without skipping a beat. Chestnut and security, of course.
Hot
is
dog in his mouth
being
still.
careful. Hey, put the guy in a headlock with a mouthful of hot dog.
Oh, funny.
Seriously. And Joey ain't a big guy, man. If you see him, it's like, whatever, dude.
I've talked to him numerous times. He's a very, very nice guy. And I've never seen that side of Joey because, well, I've only talked to him about eating hot dogs. So, but now I kind of want to party with Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, the protester wearing the Darth Vader mask, also carrying a sign that read, "Expose Smithfield's Death Star."
And he was wearing a Vader mask. So
It was protest against the treatment of factory farm animals.
Okay.
Which, so whatever. But
that
here's
was so
the thing.
clear the way they did that.
And even though through all the hubbubbery, and keep in mind, Chestnut is a 15-time winner of this
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
He was a little off his best when this took place on Monday, despite handily winning, again, the mustard belt for the 7th time in a row.
Yeah.
He did 63.
And what was his record?
63 dogs. A record actually last year was 76.
Yeah.
And he wanted to shoot for 80.
Yeah. And you know what? You imagine if you're in the middle of beating your record and this stuff happens, because that took him 4, 5, 6 seconds, whatever, just to even figure out what the heck is going on.
Well, all of a sudden he's wrestling Darth Vader.
Well,
yeah. And he beat Darth Vader to a pulp in the middle of this. They should just, he should have a world
And
record
nothing
anyway.
says better treatment of livestock than Darth Vader.
Exactly.
I mean,
Oh, it all connects.
How in the world did he get all the way up there? In a Darth Vader mask, just walked all the way up.
yeah, you would think somebody would have stopped him a little sooner.
Because he crossed a lot of security lines to get there.
I think there should be background checks for Darth Vader masks.
There really should.
Maybe
I
red
could-
flag warnings, John.
What I'm saying
Yeah.
is, if you were to sneak up there dressed like a normal person, that's one thing. Or even dressed like a security guard or something. But Darth Vader? Like, oh, sorry, I let the Dark Lord through.
Yeah, really.
I don't know what was going on there.
Craziness.
Well,
That's a pretty crazy story. I
it
love
is.
that.
Dan, thank you for that.
Yeah, a little bit different. Be careful out there, everybody, because
I found that interesting.
America's gone insane.
I also found that interesting.
Fantastic.
I want to take one last minute here before it's like way too far in the rearview mirror to say thank you to everybody who came out
Oh
to
my
the
gosh,
4th of July
what
event
a
in Sioux Falls.
phenomenal
Dan, thank you for coming
display.
out. You come and hung out with us at the fairgrounds. That was really nice of you.
Well, yeah.
It was great.
Would have been, but okay.
No, huge thank
welcome.
you. And we have a bunch of sponsors that make it possible, but I got to tell you, there are two that head and shoulders above everybody just because they make my job so much easier. The entire fireworks portion of the event covered by Car Swap and MarketBeat. So, round of applause for them.
Without those two.
Yeah, they step up huge.
Yes, they do.
I worked with the JCs on this event for many years before we took it over, and that was always the struggle: is we got to get these fireworks covered. And those two split the thing down the middle and said, "Hey, let's just make it happen." And then all of the other things that we add to it, we've got sponsors for each of those. SiouxFallsFireworks.org. You'll see the entire list. I'm going to try to have the video from this year posted. If I have it today, I'll get it today. If not, it'll be as soon as I can. But there were over 9,000 people who watched it live on the internet on Monday night.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, which is just crazy. So, again, thank you to everybody that came out. And Dan, thank you for all of your support. We appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, this is Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. And I'm just trying to make Dan uncomfortable, really, right now. We appreciate you listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Ferris.
What can I say that I haven't already said about BetterCreditCards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At BetterCreditCards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Here's your MarketBeat Minute for Wednesday, July 6th, 2022. Equity markets took a small tumble early in the week, falling nearly 2% at the low of the day, but the S&P 500 managed to claw back the loss by the end of the session. The move was sparked by growing fear of recession that spilled over into the energy markets. The price of oil fell more than 10% on the fear the demand for energy prices would plummet in the wake of economic contraction and caused a similar decline in oil stocks. They led the selling on Wall Street and fell about 6% for the session, despite the fact that supply and demand imbalances remain skewed in favor of higher prices. The impact of high oil prices on consumer spending, profit margin, and corporate earnings will soon be known. The peak of the Q2 earnings reporting season begins next week and could reinvigorate bearish sentiment. The expectation is for margin to contract relative to last year and for earnings growth to be tepid. The risk for the market, however, lay in the guidance. If the guidance points to ongoing issues, the S&P 500 will most likely fall to a new low. You can get the inside track at MarketBeatMinute.com.